Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Divine Energy Flow session every Thursday night at 7 o'clock, United States Central Standard Time. Yeah. So, welcome. So glad that you could make it if you are here. So, we're going to do the topic tonight is basically how to keep on the spiritual path without it getting boring or without it being like mundane, like without it being boring and without it becoming like something that you don't want to do. So we're going to talk about that. Let's see. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. You may be watching. We have a few different platforms going. We have the Facebook Call to Awakening. This is live on, as well as the Divine Energy Flow by Call to Awakening group on Facebook, and then this is also on the Call to Awakening YouTube channel and my YouTube channel, which is just Carla Romero Crochet. All right. Just to let you know, if you're new, the Call to Awakening group, I'm part of the group. They do a lot of different things. So if you like to talk like these topics and spirituality and just how to live a better life, like how to navigate the world these days, the Call to Awakening group has a lot of different things that you won't see on my channel, and then I have things that you won't see on that channel. So it's good to just kind of go around and be part of all these communities because they're all kind of separate communities in one. So now that that's said, it is time to breathe. So so if you are here, you know, it's Thursday. Maybe you had a rough week. Maybe you just need to kind of let some of that energy out. So we're going to just do a little bit of breathing here first before I start, rambling on. So let's just take in a nice deep breath, try to relax and try to just stay and be in the present moment. Okay. I feel like my face is super big. Like, I'll say like this. Okay. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it for a moment and just let it out. Another one. Hold it and let it out. You can make noise or not, doesn't matter. To me, the more noise you make when you let it out, the better. For some reason, it just makes me feel better. So one more time. It's just a good sigh. It's a release to take a nice deep breath and to exhale with some noise. So cool. All right. One more time. Just stay present. Just try to stay throughout this talk, and I'm going to keep it short, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and stay present and aware and alert just to what we're doing, just to this bubble, just to this container that we've got right here going on. Forget about everything on the outside world. Nothing matters. Okay. So how to keep your spiritual quest from, I forgot how it's worded, from being boring or mundane or from getting burnout. Okay. So first of all, this whole topic kind of like baffles me just a little bit because I've never gotten bored of this. Like it amazes me more and more every day. Now, I will say this, it's different than the beginning. The excitement in the beginning was insane. Like I was like a nut. Like when I had my sort of spiritual awakening, to me, what that means is when I realized through meditation, through research and reading and different spiritual teachers, when I realized that I was something completely different than my thoughts, my emotions, my personality, my labels, woman, white, mother, whatever, whatever the labels are. When I had that realization that I am none of those things, that was the awakening for me. There was a lot of stuff that came before that, but when I realized that, that was it. And it was like such an such a refreshing it was refreshing, like, to know that you're not all that shit, that you that all of those things that you think, all of those things that are thought through you really is what's happening because you don't really do it. It just happens. Your mind just thinks, right? It's not you that's really making it happen. It's your belief systems, it's your programs that are making it happen, right? So when we change our programs, all of those things change too. When we change our belief system, really, like legitly change our belief system, then all of the thoughts and all of that changes too. So anyway, that was kind of a tangent. I didn't mean to like really go off on that. So, okay, when you first, for me, this is all for me. This is not may not be anyone else's experience, but for me, when I had that awakening, it was like I wanted to learn about energy. I wanted to. It's like I wanted to meditate, and I would go deep into meditation, and I would play the different healing frequencies all day long, like in my office. Like I worked as a drug abuse counselor, um, and I would just and my whole all of my groups changed to like meditation and mindfulness, and like my whole everything changed for me at work too. It was kind of funny. Um, but if that was how exciting it was to me. I wanted to tell everybody, like, um, yeah, it was wild. But so it was an everyday wake up, do this, meditate. Every time meditate, light my candle. I have my altar with my crystals. You know, if you're watching this, and the name of this is how not to let it get boring, basically, then you must have been doing a practice for a while. So the practices themselves give you a certain feeling and raise your frequency, right? They raise your frequency. They make you feel good. They make you feel love. Whatever you're focusing on is, how that works. What you focus on, your energy goes to. So if you're focusing on love, um, whatever it is, I remember like in the very beginning stages, I'm listening to like Abraham Hicks. I think that was like my first main person, like teacher that I really like was like into, and I listened to everything that Abraham, every Abraham video on YouTube. So I remember the first time, like I remember writing, scripting out like my desired reality and putting it under some crystals on my altar, and like reading it every day, and then putting it back and meditating and putting all my energy into those crystals and into and just all that kind of stuff, right? Um, it was so exciting. And like I remember when my first manifestation came to fruition. It's kind of funny. Um, and I would tell you that story, but I don't want to go off path too much. Let's just say this. Okay. So when the first thing happened that I was like, holy shit, this is definitely from this. I made this happen because of the way I felt, because of my meditations and my visualization. Your mind or your imagination is like your magic. Your imagination is how you create your reality. Um, so I forgot even what I was about to say. I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot what I was about to say. The bottom line is it was exciting. I would read it and I would do all that. And then for some reason, after like a year or so, um, I stopped really doing like those things. I stopped doing those things, but I knew how to do it without doing it like that. Like I knew how to be in that feeling state driving down the road. I got good enough at meditating that I could basically meditate anywhere, and everybody can. you know, you can be at your desk at work and be in the present moment and just be heart centered and just be really focused on the heart. And that's meditation. Anytime that you're in the present moment, you're basically doing a meditation. Now, it might not be trancy or that type of thing, depending on what type of meditation that you enjoy. Um, they're all kind of different. So one of the things that you could do is try different types of meditation. Maybe try the transcendental meditation or the visualization if you haven't done that. Or if all that you have been doing is those, like those guided meditations, then stop doing those. Do quiet, just do silence. Or just do frequencies. Just do like the five, I think it's 428. There's like all the different love, abundance, da 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 da. They're all over YouTube, so you can find them anywhere. Um, so change things up like that. Don't be afraid. Like if you're bored, if you feel like you're getting bored, just because your routine changes doesn't mean that you're getting bored. Don't let like the programming of, oh, you stopped doing this habit, so that means you don't like it anymore, or or whatever. It's not necessarily the case. You grow and your practice grows, and your all the spiritual just all the spiritual practices evolve with you, you know. And you start working with the elements. Oh, it's so beautiful. Maybe wake up with the sun, go down, and sleep with the moon. Like, appreciate the the different cycles, like the daily cycle and the monthly cycle, like with the moon. And like there's so much to the spiritual world. There's so much to it. How can we get bored? I mean, there's just so much to it. So let's see, I wrote down a few things just because I lose my play. I forget what I'm saying and stuff. Um, So let's talk about this first of all. So when you're new to this, I'm going to go through this a little bit just for in case you're brand new to this. If you're kind of starting to have like a spiritual awakening, meditate, do mindfulness practices, just sit, be mindful of what's going on around you, the noises, the visuals, the smells, the sounds, and be okay with everything that's going on around you. Non-judgment is a beautiful way, like a beautiful practice, just practicing non-judgment. Non-judgment really is like non-attachment as well, because you really don't care either way. You're not judging a situation, or you're not judging a person, or what's happening around you. So just being mindful, okay, of what's going on. All right. Meditation, just breathing. Just breathe. Like, we breathe so shallow in this world. Like, our breath is everything. Like, the breath is the magic. Breath is what gives us life. And it comes from the trees and all that, like all of it, we're connected to everything. So that breath is sacred. It's super sacred. So here and there during the day, maybe even set some alarms and just breathe, like just it does something to you. It changes everything. It changes everything. There's a shift in the energy real quick when you just stop everything and just breathe a few times. Okay? Affirmations. When you're first starting this, affirmations are absolutely freaking beautiful. They sound so cheesy when you first start listening to them. It's like, it just sounds so cheesy. But really think about what it's doing to you. Really think about what it's doing to your mind. It's totally mind effing your ego, right? It's totally, like, it's completely rearranging your belief system in a positive way, which will raise your frequency. Like, everything is about raising your frequency, getting more light into the body, being more light and fluffy, being more fluffy, soft, being softer, just kind of, instead of all that rigidness, just soften up. Just be soft. You know, it's important, that lightness of your soul. Do things that make your soul happy. Do things for your spirit. Things that make my spirit happy is taking a bath with really beautiful Epsom salt, like with different whatever essential oils and stuff like that. You can put flowers in your bathtub. You can just grab flowers out of the tree, out of your yard. They're sacred, they're nature. And you can just put the flower petals in your bathtub. There's many different plants and flowers that you can put in the bathtub, and different things that you can put in there that are really, really helpful for different things. I am not the best with that as far as like, I don't know all the information about that. You might want to you could do some research about that, but the bottom line is the nature, like just the other, like those things have a whole consciousness. You know, they have. It's just beautiful, like the flowers and things that are growing right outside on your trees. And of course, the salt cleanses your energetic field. It cleanses you, so you're bathing your body. The whole thing is just such a beautiful ritual, and make it a ritual. Self-care, self-love, you know. Um, Definitely, like that nourishes my soul. Different frequencies nourishes my spirit. For some reason, drumming and different like shamanic stuff resonates with me 100%. And so any of like those, like the rattles and the drums and things like that, just like resonates so deep within my spirit. I could listen to it all day. So like listen to it all day, or listen to whatever it is that feeds your spirit all day. Stop looking and listening to shit that just totally depletes your energy and depletes your spirit. Um, like the news. I don't care how ignorant I am about the world. I don't care. The news is not good for me. You know, I'll watch it once in a while, like if I go to my mom's and they're watching it, okay, fine, I'll see what's going on in the world. Other than that, I'm never gonna watch it, and I don't even have it. Like I can't even watch the news at my house. Um, so things that feed your spirit. I truly believe that people that watch the news live in a different world than people that don't. And it's a lot more peaceful world. Okay, unless something's happening on my backyard, like in my town, I don't want to know about it. Okay, and that's just me. You may be different, but it definitely helps. So do things that light, okay, that light your soul. Hanging out with the girls for me, hanging out with my girlfriends. I have some powerful, magical friends um, that feed my spirit, and I feed theirs. We feed each other's spirits, and guy friends too. Hang out with people that that align with your soul, with your spirit. You know, and that's how you'll know, is that you'll feel good. You will feel good around those people. Okay. Um, ooh, learn to start feeling energy. Learn to feel energy around you that you're not like. Um, Pretty sure I have a video, and I have a couple videos, I think, where you can feel like just in meditation. So, you know, your hands may be just like this, or just maybe open, just sitting there, and we'll feel the energy around the body, feel the energy around the room, and you can literally feel. Thank you. Basically joined a new group on Facebook for people who have pet bunny rabbits. I like that. That's fun. Do you got pet bunny rabbits, Sasha? If y'all can't, if you're looking at this and you don't know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking to, this is a somebody left a comment, so I was just reading it, and I think that's on Facebook. So the YouTube people might not see it, so don't get confused. If I start reading the comment, it's probably from Facebook. She does have a bunny. Too cool. So that feeds her spirit. That was the, yeah. So that feeds your spirit. It's looking at bunny pictures all day, probably. It's awesome. Perfect. Get crystals, like get yeah, get crystals, and do get things that that you can sort of practice sort of practice feeling energy and practice feeling different frequencies. Crystals are cool to practice feeling different frequencies. They all feel something different. They're all a different level of powerfulness. So definitely like crystals, set intentions in your crystals. Like, what do you want it to be for? It doesn't have to be some crazy like, ritual for the crystal. Like, you just look at the crystal, set the intention by just literally thinking what you want it to do. And it is set. It doesn't have to be like a big thing. But and then you can work with those crystals, and you can also get oracle cards and stuff like that and start playing with that, start learning more, kind of dive deeper into the whole thing. Journaling. I hate journaling so much that I need to do it. I know I need to do it because I don't like it. If there's something that you really don't like to do, but you know damn well that it's going to help you, like meditation. Some people just can't stand it because it makes them look at themselves too much, or it makes them sit in their skin in the quiet and it freaks them out too much. But that's what you need to do if you know that it's good for you, right? So I know that journaling is good for me. I need to start journaling. And something happens to my computer once in a while. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Self-love practices, stuff like mirror therapy. I don't really know if you call it therapy, but it's therapeutic. Just to look at yourself, just to look at yourself and look at just every part of you and love it. Or don't do anything. Just look into your own eyes. If you do that for 5 or 10 minutes in the mirror, you will start getting some seriously powerful like revelations. It's really, really a trip. Just stay present in your own eyeballs. It's like you're looking into your soul. Same thing if you can do this with other people too. It's really cool to look at, like, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you have a partner, practice this with them. Just look deeply into each other's eyes. It's so beautiful. You'll start having all kind of different revelations. Maybe put your heart on their heart, and your hearts will start beating together and going. Your breath will start aligning with each other. So there's just so many cool practices you can do that it really doesn't ever need to get boring. And if it's starting to get boring, go dive deeper. Dive deeper. So another thing is like singing or like music therapy. Oh, I love that. I don't know what a Cebu symbol is, but Sasha says sometimes I draw a Cebu symbol on the mirror or write down a phrase that resonates with me on the mirror, like I am worthy, or you know, um, I'm gonna have a beautiful day. This is the day, or whatever. That's a beautiful practice too. Write on the mirror. Put little notes all over your house. Affirmations. That's what we were talking. Oh, angelic symbols. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Singing or playing some kind of music. Like, I love my little I love my little ball. Like, this doesn't get boring to me. I'm sorry, my cat is right here, and he just looked at me like, woman, I'm sorry, Bubba. I love you. So music, any type of musical instrument, uh, or singing. I am like, and I shouldn't say that because I'm putting that on myself, but I have not been one to sing very well ever in my life. But I find myself always wanting to like do these chants, like like just different chants and I just sing them all day, all over my house. Um, and I really don't sing very well, but it's like I don't care. I don't care. It's just what wants to come out. Maybe my singing will get better with this. I don't know. But different your voice going in different chords um, does something different to the frequency, to the room, to the house, to who you're with, to yourself, to your body. So whatever feels good to you, whatever hum or whatever chant or whatever mantra, or whatever, just a humming or whatever. Find the things that really resonate deep within your spirit and start doing them. I don't even know what I wrote there. Do things that give you the feeling of what you want. Yeah, living in the moment. So what do you want? My biggest want is is freedom, more freedom. I want to be able to go, I want to be able to travel the world. I want to go to Peru and to Mexico and to Colombia, to all these places, and Costa Rica, and I want to go to all these places and sit with different shaman and medicine men and women, and with plant medicine. I want that. But the freedom is what I really, really want, right? So I had to adjust some things in my life so that I could feel that freedom all the time and still make money. So that's why I started doing delivery, like app delivery services. Like, I can turn on my Uber app or my Lyft app or whatever and go make some money. And I feel free because I'm in my car and my windows are down. And, the winds, and I feel like I'm in nature. And it's like, you make what everything is. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you want, find a way to where you can feel that, and it'll just continue to grow. Like, I know that more freedom is coming from me feeling freedom from what I'm doing right now. Okay. Um, yeah, totally. Be in the moment. Be in the moment. Just be in the moment. So, I mean, the bottom line, how not to get bored, is dive deeper. Like, if once you are really comfortable with something, start learning deeper more. Start digging deeper within yourself. Start doing all the shadow work. No matter how it feels, it's still the work. It's still getting to know you, and it's still uh, purging up the things that no longer serve you. Right. Oh, the last thing I wrote here was, don't ever get too busy. Don't ever get too busy. Like, I can't meditate. I'm too busy. I can't, um, whatever. I'm too busy. Whatever it is, I can't journal. I'm too busy. Like, don't ever get too busy. I don't know why I hate the too busy, because I feel like that's a lot of excuse. I feel like it's a lot of excuses. Um, okay. So hopefully that helped. And we will get into the divine energy flow session now. All right, so just lay back or sit back. Either way is fine. It doesn't matter if you're laying or sitting. Just make sure that you. I hope my cat doesn't freak out over this stage. I'm sure he'll be fine. Just gonna cleansing your space and mind. Okay. Try not to think about what I'm doing. Just relax. Set the intention to receive as much energy as you need for your highest evolvement now, at this moment. If there's any places that you may need help, say in your body physically, you can also set the intention to have the energy go straight to those places, and to help that to feel better. All is well. Just get very present. Open your heart. Sometimes I'll be doing stuff that you can see, and sometimes I won't be. Don't worry. All of it is I'm sending the energy. I'm either sending it or feeling it. So You can just stay where you are, um, and go deeper and meditate where you are, sitting or laying, just or you can just go to bed or get up and do what you're doing. It's up to you. I would love to know what you guys want to hear about. Like, what specifically would you like more information on, or what specifically do you want me to elaborate on? Um, where are you in your journey? You know, where are you in your spiritual evolution? Like, where are you and where are you trying to go? And maybe we can help each other get there, and that kind of thing. So leave some comments if you can. I thank you for being here, and I thank you for watching this and for being here with us. Your energy is beautiful, and I thank you. Um, so I will see y'all next week, same time, same place. Y'all have a beautiful week. It's actually gonna probably snow tomorrow here in South Louisiana, so we're like freaking out and school's out, and it's gonna be a fun day. Beautiful. Thank you, Sasha. So anyway, see y'all next Thursday. Have a wonderful week. Stay warm. Stay safe. Namaste.